Hi everybody, clearing. Okay, so this is going to be a Divine Masculine check-in on this January 11th, 11-1 portal, 111 portal. So let's see, I'm going to start with a Starseed card today to see, okay, for all you Divine Masculines watching, let's pull a card for the Divine Feminine Collective, and it's on the floor already. Okay, we are getting Andromedan Stargate, invention, innovation, and scientific pursuits. Whenever I see scientific pursuits, I always think about grounding things into the physical, looking at cause and effect, looking at things in very practical ways, observing what is there. So feminines are becoming more grounded and more practical and more able to justify cause and effect in their physical realm. We also get Galactic Council Crest, spiritual sovereignty, astral travel, and timelessness. Yeah, so spiritual sovereignty is also the highest form of autonomy. So feminines are really starting to come into accountability on that level, that they are in charge of their own happiness. So for masculines watching this, you know you're a twin flame, and your feminine, I have to say, must also be in that energy because you are on this journey consciously. So for masculine specifically watching this, your feminine is in a good spot. Okay, so for feminines watching, here are some masculine message. We get flower of feeling, compassion, emotional awakening, and forgiveness. So feminines cross-watching, your masculine is really coming into truthful recognition of emotions and beginning to forgive themselves and you for anything that has happened on the journey that has been awkward, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's see what the feminines would like to say to the masculines here. If you're cross-watching for a feminine, what would the feminines like to say to you, masculine? Yes. Just sunshiny, yeah. So confident and assuring and enlightened and lovely. Okay, for masculines, what is the message? Let me have you. I hope you'll wait for me, and sex with you. So masculines want it all with you, feminine, and they're really understanding through the thick and thin, everything that's happened, that you are what they want on every level. You, for being you, and all of that. Okay, let's dive into the main reading. So thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel. Only the highest and most beneficial information coming through for the beautiful twin flames that join me here. I welcome you, masculine's higher self, to come in and help us see what is it that you are thinking about this connection. What is it that you are feeling in your heart of hearts for your feminine? What are you wishing? What? I'm laughing because I saw the King of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Lots of passion. What action are you taking towards this connection? What is the biggest challenge? What is the spirit guidance solution for that challenge? And where is the connection going in the near future? I'm going to use these beautiful new Sacred Geometry Oracle that I got from one of my viewers. Thank you, Sigdem, for these cards. I'm going to use them as the clarifiers today. So let's see what we get. All right, so what are the masculines thinking for their feminine? Ooh, Three of Swords in the reverse. So this is any of those karmic situations, circumstance, could be third party. This is notoriously a third party card. But anything that's been keeping the heartache, anything that's needed to come to light on both ends of this journey to alleviate the heartache. Sometimes uncomfortable things need to be seen in order to be dealt with and healed. And we're getting perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. So yeah, there have been misunderstandings. The masculines have misinterpreted situations and events and feelings, motives, all of that. And that's really on their mind today. I'm being drawn to the flower of feeling, compassion, emotional awakening, and forgiveness. So it is a matter of perception, masculines. This is your twin, and twins are about unconditional love. So if there has been something that has hurt you inadvertently, masculines are really taking a look at that and being responsible for their own perception of this whole big thing. This journey is what I'm seeing here. So well done, masculines. Really making sure you are giving your feminine the benefit of the doubt and seeing through some of the illusion of what might have caused heartache in the past. I'm getting a strong sense that that is a trust affirming motion that the masculines are doing because they're desiring to come into solid connection with the feminines. This is a very, I'm hearing, noble pursuit to really look at affirming factual information regarding the connection on the conscious mind, telling themselves the truth of their own feelings and accurately reading your energy, feminine. Okay, what are the masculines feeling on the heart space? Eight of Swords. There is a feminine in this card, and so I'm feeling that the masculines know that sharing the truth will set this feminine free, that the masculines know that they can come forward and communicate and bring you out of any confusion. And we have healing. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. So yeah, the masculines know, feminines, that I'm hearing both of you have held yourself back from your own healing. And they're really starting to understand that this is the one connection that they are seen and heard to the degree that their healing gestures, offers are actually taken to heart. A lot of times in karmic situations, there is a disconnect and things just don't get through. But in this instance, I'm truly feeling that the masculines are understanding that their feminine is the one that sees their heart and that it is taken sincerely when they offer that. So they're understanding how important it is, again, to trust this connection on those deeper levels and to affirm and recognize that the two of you really see each other like you don't experience in other connections. There really is a deep soul level, heart level recognition in the masculines today that they impact you. They feel sincere, I'm hearing authority and power and recognition regarding your connection. They know they matter. They know they make a difference in your life. And it's interesting to me because I'm feeling a layer of the masculine collective where they have not been received and recognized genuinely like that in other connections. And so it's very chivalrous energy here, but it's appropriate. There always runs the risk of the codependency and being someone's hero and inappropriately freeing. And I think that's what I'm picking up on here, that the masculines sometimes have been reluctant to come in and save the feminine, but now they're understanding that with you it's not so much a matter of saving but of genuine connection, and it's appropriate in this instance. The subtleties of this journey are incredible. Okay, what are the masculines wishing? Fool in the reverse. So this is the leap of faith, but it's in the reverse. So they're wishing to dot their I's, cross their T's, make sure they have done everything possible to ready themselves so they won't be foolish when they take this leap towards you. Oh, towards what? Heck yeah, divine feminine. Beautiful. The frequency of divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. So yeah, what I'm really hearing here is, as they're preparing to take this leap of faith fully into your life, divine feminine, that they are really looking at the ways that they have considered themselves foolish by following their own inner divine feminine intuition and guidance. And so, yeah, I'm seeing a very sophisticated recognition in the masculines today. Good job, masculines, of this subtle layer of authentic connection and understanding the worthiness of the two of you. It is a deep awareness to recognize these minute differences in this connection versus other connections. It is a very fine level of healing is what I'm hearing that the masculines have come into, that understands the difference between this connection and other connections that were more naive in their hope for this kind of a thing. You can't make this up. Okay, so what actions are the masculines taking? Wow, more swords. Yeah, this is my love versus fear card. It's really at a crossroads, choosing I'm hearing in each moment what the most beneficial vantage point is. I'm again getting that emotional awakening feeling where masculines, you're really looking at the heartache, the sensitivity that you've had, the perception of everything involved, and how this journey is sharpening your discernment. What do we have to clarify? Soul time. So the frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept while the corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. You're at the crossroads between your 3D life and your ascended 5D full-on soul level living, masculine. And so, yeah, as you come into this recognition of the feminine, of the harmonization, of the profound abundance available in a connection like this, yeah, it's really at that crossroads between the worldly imprinting and heaven on earth. So the masculines are quite aware of this, and still soul searching to see what that truly means, what decisions are truly needing to be based on that understanding. Okay, very humble, practical, open energy masculines. What is the biggest challenge for the masculines? Putting down the anxiety. Oh wow, I just want to show you all of these cards. The masculines, this isn't just the illusion or the devil energy. This is analytical processing that really is doing the work. So feminines watching this reading, your masculine is so sincerely going into the pros and cons and the subtle energies of your connection. What a gift. Okay, so the biggest challenge is this anxiety, turning this anxiety around and ending this cycle of fear and overthinking and insecurity and sleeplessness, anxiety. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. So yeah, they're really wrestling their God self, their true self, their unlimited, splendorous self. And that's what it comes down to, you know. These twin flame connections are secondary to the spiritual awakening and knowledge of the God self that comes through. And it is an existential crisis because our twin is our other half. When we come into alignment, we have solved these problems. We have recognized our divinity and we have triumphed over the lower vibrational assessments of this reality. We've chosen through our free will, we've chosen unconditional love. We've chosen to embody it. We've chosen to live that life. And so this is the final death throes of the ego, is what I'm hearing, before the masculines surrender to augmenting their reality supernaturally with this expanded conscious living, leaving this egoic aspect behind once and for all. That's the challenge. It's truly letting go, surrendering, coming into choosing to be born again into a new life. Okay, what is the spirit guidance for that? Unconditional self-love. Surrendering, you know, unconditional self-love really is recognizing who you really are and understanding your uniqueness, that you are so intended. You have been given life, divine masculine, against all odds. I'm going to say this again, that when we jump out of linear time and space, when we're spirit, we can imagine that our Creator has deemed us worthy of life. It's only when we're in linear space and time that we perceive that we could get it wrong, that we could have an unforgivable sin, that we could mess it up royally. But you know, if you really think about it, time isn't linear on the other side. And so it's an illusion that we're not worthy because our Creator has allowed us to have this lifetime. And so knowing the entirety of our life all at once and still allowing it to exist should impress upon you that you are worthy, that you are intended, that you are unique, and that is the most important thing to recognize, because this unconditional love of self is the ability to completely relax and step out of this anxiety to such a degree that you can't get it wrong. And not only can you not get it wrong, but you're excelling. If you're watching this video, Divine Masculine, you not only have a chance, you have the chance to understand and perceive the nature of this reality truly through the highest lens, this unconditional love. And as you come further into that awareness, you absolutely take in the blessing this journey is and the blessing that your divine feminine is in your life. Emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that it unfolds from that place. Exactly, being born again into the realm of unconditional love, putting down the ways of ego, of misconception, of heartache, looking at your perception, setting yourself free, choosing love over fear, and embodying unconditional love, and emerging like a child into this safe and completely harmonized, balanced, new way of navigating. Wow. Okay, so where's the connection going? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, this is my karmic partner or karmic situation, home situation, the illusion of healing, the illusion of nurturing. There is a call to really be honest about that, to really awaken to how this is playing out in each of the twins' lives. I'm clearly hearing, if you know that your situation, your living situation, whatever the circumstances are around your living situation for both twins, if it is substandard, if it is not loving in the highest, if your bubble is not a sacred zone of impeccable energy, change it. We are going to the mastery levels here, and you deserve it. It is worth that. It's not arrogant. It is not short-sighted. It's not unconditional. You must keep your frequency pure and high and bright. You don't have to keep things in your bubble that are draining you. And remembrance. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. You can flow gracefully in and out of situations. You do not have to stay stuck in situations that do not support your God self, your light in the world. You can heal those, remove yourself from them, transcend them, let them go. So both twins are getting real about the things in our lives that don't measure up to where we are and where we're going. And it's okay. You can utilize grace to navigate all of those. All right. Amazing. So one card for the feminines, please. What is it that the feminines can see today? It's too many. Imparting here. Fire, Solaris, Sublime. So let the fire, the passion rise. This is such a masculine element in so many ways, feminines, because it's quick energy, it's activated, it's passionate, and it burns through the dimensions. Fire, I've said, is a rip in the dimensions. It takes material and reminds us of spirit. It brings in that spark. It transcends the dimensions, and it magically removes obstacles, feminine. So remember, use the things that have been stumbling blocks or inconvenient or karmic lessons, karmic situations. Use them to fuel your fire onward, is what I'm hearing for you feminines. Don't get entrapped by them. Burn through the temporary aspects of them and make those situations eternal, meaning embody the lessons, integrate the lessons, bring love and compassion to those situations so that you can free yourself like fire frees the material realm into spirit. Masculine, what is it that you need to hear today? Oh, water. Got this for you yesterday. So fire and water, the divine alchemy. Water is the feminine attribute, masculine. So cooling the fiery energy and bringing back the liquid grace as well, the cleansing, the quenching, the life-giving. Yeah, bringing back into your reality that aliveness and the remembrance of the eternal wellspring that's available through intuition and emotional connectedness, the depth of emotion. Come back into your full emotional awakening. If you have pain, masculines, let this card, this water energy, wash it away, cleanse the pain out of your perceptions, and really understand there's love in everything. So if there's pain, you haven't healed fully, you haven't seen the love in something, you haven't seen the lesson, so keep doing that work. Both are working with the twins energy right now. This is divine feminine and divine masculine, and there is a deep utilization of the counterpart energy within each twin right now, which does feel like a union within sort of an energy, a blending, an understanding of that principle. So yeah, beautiful, everybody. I wish you many blessings, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.